This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
And on Sunday, alright, we'll spin all the way back, to my other major playthrough. What is it? Who knows? What's the other major playthrough I've been doing, guys? What is it? Who knows what it is? Curious if anyone can figure this out. What was it that I played yesterday? Anyone remember? I'm trying to see if anyone's paying attention, because people in the stream chat are talking about Boogie passing away, which he didn't, and they make the same joke every fucking day. And it gets kind of tiring, quite frankly. I'm like, gee, will people ever stop making the same stupid joke? I guess not. You got it, Fortnite. Crazy Dream, you hit it on the head, dude. That's exactly what I've been playing. Oh my god. Hilariously, no one's actually said what I'm playing. This is great. No one even knows. You guys seriously have no idea what other game I'm playing, huh? Alright, anyway. So yeah, obviously more Final Fantasy VI. I can't believe no one even said it. No one even said what I would be playing. Oh my god. More Final Fantasy VI on Sunday. People are so distracted by nonsense that they're just like repeating garbage and no one actually said Final Fantasy VI.
Fucking idiots. They're dumb fucks.
Next week we got some special stuff coming up. Allow me to explain. First of all, I'm going to have a special podcast-style show, either Wednesday or Thursday, more than likely Thursday, the day before the new release for the week, which we'll talk about in a second. Alright? It's going to be a very special podcast, and here's why. I need to tell you guys, don't miss it if you can avoid missing it, because it has a ton of information. The first thing is going to be, it's going to cover a recap of 2019, the highs and lows of the year. I'm going to tell you guys the best things and worst things that happened last year, both personal and professionally for me. So you guys know exactly, how I felt the year went last year. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the future. All right, we're going to talk about what am I planning on doing in 2020 in regards to, again, personal and professional stuff.
I'm going to reveal some personal stuff that I haven't talked about publicly yet because I feel it's important that you guys know what's going on with me. Oh my god, this shocks me.
And I know when I say that, some people are like, ooh, what's the dirt? What could it be? The dirt on Darkside, Phil. Let's hear the dirt. Oh, I love the dirty dirt. Well, I do feel that at this point there's a lot going on in my life that you guys should know about. So I will be talking about it in this special podcast this week, okay? Okay? Now, a few things. First of all, as you guys can see, we have set a subscriber goal for the month. Sadly, it's not going so well, and it's not your fault. It's because, as I suspected would happen, last month, we had some generous people who gifted subscriptions, okay? And that's a good thing, but those subscriptions are like subscription bombs that expire, and then people don't immediately auto-renew their subs, and then we see a giant dip in subscriptions. So to give you some perspective here, on Monday, before I was away for my day off this week on Tuesday, at the end of the night, we were at like 670-something subscriptions. I took the day off. I come back the next day. We dipped to 650. During the course of the day, we dipped to 630. And then at the end of last night, even though yesterday we actually got a lot of subscribers, we're at 624. There's nothing you can do about it. That's the nature of the beast here on Twitch, okay? Now, I had set up the subscriber goal to be 700 subs. And now I'm looking at it. I'm like, son of a bitch. 75 subs is a long way to climb. All right? I'm not going to lie. That's a long way to climb. I'm not going to, try to downplay it. What I'll say we'll do is let's see how things go. I certainly hope that you guys will subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and you'll consider supporting the channel. May have to adjust the sub goal at some point during the month if it looks like there's absolutely no way we're even close to hitting it or whatever. I want to make, obviously, the goal reasonable and reachable, and, personally, I don't feel that it's fair that I put out the goal and then immediately we lost so many subs. That's like, well, shit, So we'll see during the course of the month what happens, but you may want to consider subbing. Every sub gets us closer to the sub goal. Well, what is the sub goal for this month? It's the return of the retrospective event.
I wanted his money. It's bullshit that I couldn't take it. I want his fucking money. I need money. I can't afford anything. I wanted his money.
I am well aware there are many people on the internet who on a daily basis are trying to drag me into drama. They're trying to insult me. They're trying to pretend like things are going on that aren't on my streams. They're literally stealing my content, whether restreaming me live or ripping my content illegally and editing it in a way to make me look bad. They literally do this every single day to become drama hound idiots to get attention for themselves. It's actually funny because last night I was playing PUBG. While people were doing this live, they were doing these nasty things to me, and I laid out a challenge. I said, I will lay out a challenge to any of these people. For 2 months, don't make fun of me. Don't rip me off. Don't break the law and steal my content. Instead, for 2 months, I challenge you to actually try to do something creative for yourself that has nothing to do with me. Because the whole point I've been making with these people is that the reason they have any notoriety on the internet is because they make fun of me. If they actually try to do anything else, alright, if they tried to make their own creative gameplay content, or they tried to make streams that weren't just making fun of me, I don't think they would be successful. I could be wrong. And hell, you know what? I'd actually be happy to know that these people actually have some talent outside of being toxic to me. But, you know, I said last night, I challenge these people for 2 months, right? Just don't do it. Don't do the nasty stream. Don't do the nasty video that's slanderous. Do other content for 2 months that would be creative and your own stuff, not ripping me off, and let's see how you do, alright? So far, nothing. Crickets. Not fucking surprised, right? Are you surprised that those people are not responding or aren't going to take the challenge? Because the thing is, they know that they rely on me. They know that they are riding my coattails 100%, and the only reason that they get any kind of notoriety or money on the internet is because of me. And if I didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. So, they're not going to take that challenge. At least, I don't think they will. I would be incredibly surprised if any of them were real men and were actually able to have the fucking balls to do it. I strongly think that no one would do it, because that would actually have to take effort and take talent, and they don't have that, as I've been telling you guys for years. But anyway, I digress. We know these people exist. There's no reason to bring them up. I only bring this up here on the pre-stream so that you guys understand that it's actually explicitly not allowed in the rules to bring this stuff up. If you do, sadly, the moderators are probably going to shut it down and are probably going to moderate you because it is against the rules to talk about that stuff, okay?
I don't care about being proper. I don't care about doing the right thing. I'm a real human, you know?
Yezkill did a 100-bit cheer, and he says, hey, Phil, have you ever thought of asking people to share your videos instead of asking for money every day? I've done that many times. I've always said that word of mouth is the best advertisement. That I do not have any kind of exclusive partnerships. I do not have anyone who promotes my stuff. And so it's the viewers. It really is that grassroots word of mouth that gets stuff going, okay? The thing is, maybe 10 years ago on YouTube, people didn't realize this, and they were like, man, I really got to spread by word of mouth. I got to tell someone when someone's good on YouTube. Most people know that now, all right? This is not like rocket science that people are just figuring that out. That if you like someone, you should probably tell someone that there's someone good on YouTube making good content, okay? And that's why I don't really mention it that much anymore, if I even do, because I know that most people know it's beneficial to tell a friend or, you know, share something that you like with someone else on the internet, okay? So,
in regards to asking for money, it's called advertisement. That's what every single business on the planet does.
Some businesses actually pay big, ginormous fucking amounts of money to have a marketing department that formally advertises their stuff and acts like it's not an ad. You know, they actually make their ads look like entertainment so that they fool you into thinking they're not advertising to you. They're very sly about this, how they go about it, okay? You may be fooled and might think that maybe there's like no one else on the entire world or the internet that advertises. You'd be wrong. There's plenty of people who do. And so I think it's kind of unfair that you're calling me out specifically here, saying that I shouldn't advertise. I only doing what everyone else on the planet who owns a business does. And thank you for understanding. If you don't, well, maybe you'll grow up one day and you'll actually understand how the world works, but I certainly can't make that happen for you. Sorry.
Dark side, fill the lol cow. Final reminder, best way to help me out is by tipping me today. So if you can tip, please do. Gerard Crow tipped me $1 complaining. Isn't that delightful? He says, you know, last night you said that the reason that you mentioned money on your streams, all right, I won't use the voice. How about that? Even though I think that he deserves the voice, I won't use the voice. All right, here's what I'm going to say. He says, you said last night you can't stop asking for money or you'll go out of business, but none of the other streamers I watch for ask for money. They kind of get tips and cheers because people want to tip and cheer. Okay? True enough, I could never ask for it. Ever. Never mention a way to contribute, never. And I guarantee, I would see a dramatic dip in income, alright? I can't afford that. I'm sorry, I can't. You know, I stream full time because I enjoy it, but I also stream full time because I have to, alright? If I were in a situation where I was doing this casually as something like I do this at night, a couple hours a night, and, you know, it's not a big deal. I have a full-time job outside of this. That's my real job, and this is my hobby, or whatever. Then I wouldn't mention it. But everyone who does a job and has a business advertises the business. If they don't, they're fucking lucky. I'm sorry, it's just true. Like, you have to be insanely lucky to tell me you don't have to advertise your business for it to be successful. Why do you think every major business advertises, right? So, it's crazy to me that you think it's normal that someone would be running their own business and that they don't have to advertise. You don't have to explain how to contribute or whatever. That's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life. And the thing is, you don't like advertisements, fine. I'm not doing it all stream. I did it on the pre-stream, I'm done. Fuck you. You're a liar. Have I really mentioned it at all? No, I use shout outs. I'm not mentioning it constantly during the stream, so how is it a problem? But people like Gerard Crow, they just have to fucking complain. Oh, I watch a streamer, this particular streamer doesn't advertise ever. Okay, do they do this full time for a living? Well, yes or no? Probably not. Because if they don't do it for a living, it doesn't matter if they advertise or not. If they do it for a living, gee, are they a much bigger streamer than me that has way more viewers, and therefore the money just rolls in with zero effort? If yes, then that's probably why they don't have to advertise. Like, do I really have to go through the semantics of how business works? I hope not. Most people understand it and don't complain, but Gerard Crow has to complain because obviously they don't understand how fucking life works. So I had to take time out of the stream and bother everyone. I'm sorry about that, guys. I really am. I'm a little embarrassed for everyone that we just had to go through that, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Let's continue on, shall we? Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity is the guy who just doesn't get reality.